Joe Piataro with your Muscle Sport Minute for Saturday, 11/19/2016. This Muscle Sport Minute is brought to you by Get Big or Die Trying. Great workout apparel, awesome stuff. My good friend Damien sent me this cool shirt along with a few others. Make sure you check them out at getbigordieTrying.com. Two-sided shirts. Stuff on the back also. You love it. NFL being played in Mexico. Monday Night Football this week. The Houston Texans versus the Oakland Raiders. It's technically a Raiders home game. I have a problem. First of all, I fucking hate this NFL over international series. I hate it. Obviously, going to Texas is a lot easier than flying to London, which the Giants and Dolphins had to do a few weeks back. And then there was a couple of other games. Jacksonville played in London. I think there was another one. Rams at one point played also. So this one is in Mexico City. I know that they drew large crowds there. I believe the first game played there drew 103,000. So obviously these stadiums can handle large crowds. They're soccer stadiums, just like as they are in London as well. And this one really, I had to laugh for a couple of reasons. First of all, they're contemplating on usatoday.com, I was looking at, will they boo the United States national anthem when they play it? Because they're obviously going to play the national anthem, and they would play also the Mexican national anthem. That's what they do when you play an international game. They play the anthem for both the host city and the teams where they're from originally. And they're saying when the USA soccer team comes down there to play Mexico, it is routinely booed when the national anthem is being played. But they said with tensions rising so high because of Donald Trump winning the election, I love it. Fuck all you liberals. Donald Trump winning, and also with the, build the wall and all of this stuff and deportation. So they're really going to want to boo the United States national anthem. And then there's a couple of other things going on in Mexico. And the Houston Texans put out a team memo. Do not leave the hotel. Don't carry large sums of money. Don't go to ATMs. Don't wear flashy jewelry because you get fucking robbed and killed over there. Now, why the fuck would you bring your team, a bunch of rich guys, 53 millionaires for all, well, not all 53, but you get what I'm saying. 53 guys are all making large sums of money, some of them multi-millionaires, and you're going to bring them down to this fucking crime-infested nation where you might get your head lopped off by some fucking cartel member because you didn't, kidnapping didn't work out. And so that's a huge problem. And also they said, do not order room service. Don't drink the water. Don't use ice in the ice machines because the water gives you the shits. Anyone that has traveled to Mexico, I've been there a few times on vacations. Yes, you do get the shits from the water. It is not very clean, the water. It's fucking disgusting. So you do get massive fucking diarrhea. They call it Montezuma's Revenge. That's kind of the nickname for it. But they don't want these guys drinking the water, and they don't want them ordering room service. And why do they not want them ordering room service? Well, about a year ago, NFL put out a memo saying that meat from Mexico and China had clenbuterol in it. Now, clen is it's basically like a heavy-duty fat loss. It's like a cutting agent. It's a steroid for all intents and purposes, right? It's juice. And it's really used just for cutting up and for dropping weight. Guys use it when they're in contest prep and things like that. So they're saying that they don't want these guys getting a false positive test by testing positive for clen, which I'm sure many football players, especially the big linemen, would use when they want to drop weight and get into better shape. So they don't want them getting popped on a drug test because they had a fucking steak at 3 a.m. at this hotel in Mexico. But the thing that just makes me laugh is that the safety issue and potentially booing the national anthem. And the NFL says they want to go there every year. I hope nothing happens, but if something does happen, that obviously will be scrapped, that idea. But just fuck the NFL International Series. It's stupid. If you want to play a game up in Canada, I know that the Bills sometimes they used to play in Montreal, which is basically a stone's throw from fucking Buffalo anyway. If you want to do that, that's okay. But you're taking a home game away from a team, especially Buffalo. They got a great home field advantage, especially later in the season when it's cold over there. I still call it Rich Stadium, at their stadium up in Buffalo, New York, upstate New York. So they're saying also now they want teams to agree to go to the NFL, be a home game for an international game, and then you'll be in the running for a potential Super Bowl down the road. So they, dangling the fucking Super Bowl carrot in front of these teams and their cities and their stadium. But I'm so against this fucking NFL Mexico. And if they're gonna boo the United States national anthem and got to worry about fucking tainted meat, water that gives you the shits, and fucking getting robbed and or killed, why the fuck are we even bringing our athletes there? Fuck Mexico. Fuck everything about the international series. Play the games in fucking United States at the home games. It's 8 fucking home games a year for these teams. So the Raiders, who are having a great season, they have a great home field advantage with the fucking black hole over there. They're getting fucked out of a home game because the NFL wants to fucking be worldwide. You are already worldwide on fucking television. You don't need to play fucking games in these fucking countries. Cut it out. Enough of this bullshit. Check us out every day, MuscleSportMag.com. And, of course, subscribe, Muscle Sport Magazine, $32 a year. Free U.S. shipping. If you live in Mexico or somewhere international, it's going to cost you more than that. And no, not because I fucking hate you. It's because it's cost too much to send it for free. You guys got to fucking pay for that. All right. See you guys next time.